Well, I've fixed Newcastle. I've saved my job. The fans love me. Everything is all good in the world. What is going on there, guys? Kempy here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Newcastle Let's Play. And I'm actually excited to record because we're actually a good team. I'm not getting battered week in, week out, which is fantastic. Now, we have had a slight downturn in form in the last few weeks, but I bring you back on quite a positive run of form. A 1-1 draw against Wolves, a 6-4 victory against Brighton, which, to be honest, was just pretty wild. We were like 4-0 up and then eventually just started conceding goals. It's alright, it's not the end of the world. Evan Ferguson's quite good. We then beat Aston Villa away from home. An away from home victory was fantastic. We lost in the Carabao Cup 4th round to Brentford. We scored a 96th minute goal, which is called for offside. The lines were on top of each other. Absolutely fuming. They scored every single penalty. We missed our first. And it was Lewis Hall who had scored a penalty already in the match. So it's alright, not the end of the world. We then lost at home to Fulham, which was very, very frustrating. We absolutely dominated this game. There was no chance I thought we were going to lose this. 20 shots to their 7, 61% possession. I done everything I could to beat them, and we just simply couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Alex Isaac was a 6.3, Eli Wahi was a 6.6 when he came on. Just not a very good performance, to be honest, in terms of scoring. A 2.71 XG, not scoring. Outrageously bad. We then beat Bournemouth away from home. Another away from home victory, 2-0. We then lost 2-1 to Palace at home. A 96th minute Odsonne Edouard penalty after he scored in the 84th minute. Very, very unlucky. And then we just drew 1-1 with Brentford away from home, which I'm not too unhappy about at all. So slight things going against us, but very, very a much better turnaround in form. Look at the data hub. Yeah, conceded a little bit too many goals, but scoring a lot of goals. And one man has been absolutely fantastic. I'm going to tweet out about him because I'm in love with the fact that we found Brian Zaragoza, £12 million, a 7.12 average rating, 6 goals, 3 assists. He's just fantastic, and he just never lets me down. Watch him in the match engine. It's breathtaking. He's so quick. He's so direct. His flair, his dribbling. I love Brian Zaragoza, and him on the left wing, Anthony Gordon on the right wing, who has been decent this season. 8 starts, 4 goals, 1 assist. It's just great fun, and we look so much better as a side. The midfield of Moretti and Renato Sanchez, believe it or not, has been fantastic. Renato Sanchez, 2 goals, 1 assist. Moretti now with a whole host of assists, 7 assists in 12 matches. It's just beautiful, and we are so much better. We've got a bit of bad news today. Nick Pope is injured for 3 weeks. He's got a damaged neck in the 96th minute, just after conceding to Brentford, which is fantastic. So it doesn't look like Andre Lunin is in goal. And of course, we are back for a very difficult spell of games where we've got a difficult few games ahead. Now, my plan, I think, is to play City today. We're then probably going to sim Leicester. We're going to play Forest because they're 3rd in the league. So we're going to play these 2. And then I'll bring you back for Arsenal as well. So 2 away games and a game against City. I have fixed Newcastle, but today is going to be very, very tough. So strap yourselves in. Things are looking good. I've fixed the club. We've got our job. It's time to win the league. Maybe not win the league, but it's time to secure top 4. The top 4 currently is Chelsea, Palace, Forest and Newcastle. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Now, of course, today is going to be ridiculously tough. We've got Manchester City at home. We are playing the sort of backup system, the counter-attacking, retain possession when we do get it system. City are playing with Edison, Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Callum Doyle, Callum Phillips, Matheus Nunes, with Kevin De Bruyne, Rafinha, Kingsley Coman and Erling Haaland up front, who's now got the captain's armband. We've got Lunin in goals because of that Pope injury. Timber, Gurhey, Botman, Dan Burn, Guimaraes, Joelinton, Moretti, Gordon Zaragoza, and Wahi gets a start. This is literally 2 games after the defeat with a draw against Brentford, so players are quite tired, so it's a case of a little bit of rotation. I imagine it's the same for them as well. Just 1 win in the last 5. I've titled this "We've Fixed Newcastle." We have. A few dodgy results have gone against us, a few dodgy decisions have gone against us, but it is what it is. We're going to fix things. I'm going to show you today where we are such a better side than where we left off last season. We left off last episode positive, but we played against quite weak sides, and we're getting there now. We really are playing very, very well, and I'm very, very proud of what we have turned things around to. Phillips on the ball does find Kevin De Bruyne on the edge of the box, gets a backstick Costa, Rafinha, and Captain Haaland scores in 22 minutes. We're 1-0 down, all right? We're playing against the best team in the world, all right? I mean, I'm a United fan. Last night we got pulled pillar to post, and I hate Manchester City, and I can't wait for all them charges to come down on them. And it's the same thing on FM, you know, because they shouldn't be allowed to play on FM. They should be in the bloody conference just battering teams down there with Haaland up front. Who would stay at Man City if they got put to the conference? Like, Phil Foden's obviously City through and through. Would he stay? I don't think he would, you know. I think they'd lose literally everyone and have to start again, which would be fantastic. I'd love to see that. I really would. We're 1-0 down at half-time, and I'm going to surprise them. I'm going to say we're not playing very well, and we're going to switch to the attacking tactic, and they're going to be like, whoa, what's going on? And we're going to absolutely destroy them. So we're going to bring on Amar Dedic. We're actually going to go to the left-hand side one. We're going to play with that system there, and we'll leave it as that, and we're going to go out there and win this game. Gordon is very, very tired, which I don't like to see, but City are going to be surprised. Look at this for a second half. We're going to go out there and destroy them. Demand more. Look at the passion. You can sense it through the stat screen. The passion is just driving through the screen. I can feel it hitting my face as I'm sitting here recording. Gurhey on the ball. Back to Lunin. Look at that passion. Then Botman finds Joe Linton. Finds Wahi. Oh, Wahi, what have you done? I can't believe it. The passion's gone. The passion's gone. Maybe Isaac's the passion man. Do we need Isaac up top? Possibly. The wingers are so tired. And like I said, we literally played 2 days ago in a very, very tough 1-1 draw. So I'm not surprised everyone's a bit tired. Timber brings that down very nicely and finds Bruno G in midfield. Into Moretti, back to Timber. Moretti has been world class in centre mid as well. Such a good signing. Gordon back to Bruno G. Can drive inside. Finds Elia Wahi. Finds Joe Linton into Anthony Gordon. I mean, look, I'm telling you, everything is better. Just look at the football we play. That is absolutely stunning. We're going to watch the replay because Gordon starts out here, plays it back to Bruno G, visit into Wahi, into Joe Linton. Gordon's run from that spot straight into the middle, put it in the top corner because that winger, is he playing as the winger with cut inside? He's playing as the inside forward, okay. Both of them are fantastic. That winger on the inside, I absolutely love. Gordon's just scored, but I'm going to get him off because he's absolutely battered and he's going to probably fall over if he carries on. The same with Bruno G, but bringing on Lewis Hall scares me quite a lot. I'm going to bring on Emil Smith-Rowe on the right-hand side and hope he can do as well as Gordon. I know that's a bit crazy because he has just scored for us, but he scored and fell over in my head as I was watching that. So we'll bring him off and we don't want him to go down with exhaustion, do we? So we'll keep things as they are then. 65 minutes in, Callum Doyle on the ball, building the line to Kingsley Coman. Timber, just stop him. Win? No? Okay. It's a Haaland header again. City are now basically Stoke. I hate them so much. Oh, I hate City with an absolute passion. They really are just this. I hate them. Moretti with the ball in. Haaland's even winning that header. Haaland, leave me alone. What are you doing? Go and be a centre-back then, because no one likes you anyway. No one actually likes Erling Haaland. Like, who even is he? Literally no one likes you, right? Brahim Diaz can come on and we'll put Smith-Rowe out on the left-hand side. Bruno G's got to come off. We're going to put Renato Sanchez deep. We're going to put Moretti deep, actually, as the playmaker and get Renato Sanchez there. And we're going to bring on Isaac for Wahi as well, just to see if Isaac can make a difference. 15 minutes off the bench. He's not been fantastic this season, I've got to say. He was unbelievable last season. A little bit quieter this season, still scoring goals, of course, but not been like the standout player. And I think that's because the overall team's got better as well. We're getting a lot more goals from wide areas. And overall, just playing much better. So we're not relying on Isaac scores 27 goals like we were last season. Dedic in that central role there, plays in Joe Linton. Oh, I thought he was going to try and get that ball through, but it's okay. Moretti, back to Timber. Any options? No movement? Fantastic. Moretti. Gurhey, just don't lose this ball, please. Because if we lose it, they're going to score, aren't they? Botman into Dedic. Now into Sanchez. Well reset. Isaac, Brahim Diaz. Get it back inside. Back inside. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, I don't know what Ederson's just done, but I love it. Thank you. That's 2-2. Isaac scored. I told you, he's a bagsman. Off the bench. Been on the pitch for 1 minute. Probably his first touch and puts it in the back of the net. Absolutely superb. Thank you very much. Great build-up play from Isaac as well. Brahim Diaz gets this ball in and Ederson is just laughable. You are laughable, Ederson, all right? Encourage. City don't like the pressure. Please, Haaland, go away. Haaland, don't go in the box and use your head. No, don't let him shoot. Rodri, edge of the box. Over the bar. Have that, son. You're rubbish. You're absolutely rubbish. Oh, God. Dedic with a long throw. We should be able to win this. Botman. Back into Dedic and then whip. Hit it, whip. Let it whip. Botman, Moretti, Brahim Diaz. What a super sub. Referee's not offside. Look how good we are. Even if this is offside, we're so much better. How is this? It's not offside. We've done it. We're going to change the formation. We're going to enjoy this goal. Botman, Miretti, look at the run from Brahim Diaz. Who are you? Who are you? Doyle, you're asleep. Finished it in off the post. Fantastic finish. And am I right in thinking Brahim Diaz is previously of Manchester City as well? In my head, he is, of the youth system. Yeah, look at that. Wankers. He loves it. Brahim Diaz loves it, all right? Right, we're going to go cautious, and we are going to just waste time. We're not going to drop the lines or anything. We're just going to waste the time, pretty much, and just make that subtle little change there. We've made all 5 subs. This is it. Let's just hold on and win this game. We're going to encourage rather than praise. 2 minutes left. 6 minutes added on. No, we're at home. We're meant to cheese the system. It doesn't matter anyway. 2 minutes. 1 minute. We've just gone ahead and beat City. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Erling Haaland, who? Look at that. Second half. Switch it up. Domination. It's what we do. We are... Look at that. First half, all City. We'll attack them then, shall we? Bang, bang, bang. Have it. 3-2 victory against City. That feels fantastic. Just that shows you right there how much better we are as a side. And we keep chase on Chelsea, on Palace. City back down in the Europa League. Get out, City. That's where you belong. Fantastic result that was. Young Newcastle thrive. We do indeed. And look, everyone loves it. Look, yes, come on the boys. Absolutely massive. What a victory. We've got literally another 3 days before third in the league. Well, fourth in the league now, Forest. Fifth in the league, Forest. Who've just been battered 4-1 by Liverpool, 5-1 by City. We should be able to, unless that's previous. Yeah, it's previous. But we should be able to go ahead and give these a good game. Potentially even a victory. They're obviously a very good side. They are sitting in the top 5 in the Premier League. So it's going to be tough. Let's not underestimate Forest. And let's go and get another big dub. And after that emphatic victory, of course, we've gone with a pretty different side, but players that deserve to be playing. Lunin in goal, Timber, Gurhey, Botman, Dedic, Smith Rowe, Moretti's in the deep line playmaker role because Bruno G is absolutely battered. Renato Sanchez has been fantastic recently, and the 2 superstars, Brahim Diaz, Zaragoza, and Isaac get the start up top away against Forest. Let's go carry on this form. Oh, fantastic. Potential thigh injury, Alex Isaac. Luckily, we spent £70 million on Elia Wahi, but that's not ideal, let's be honest. We are obviously away from home. Away from home, it seems to be very, very tough on this year's FM, especially in the beta anyway. It seems to be like away from home is like a massive, massive juice. We are currently absolutely dominating the game, but not winning, which is fantastic. Obviously, I'm a bit worried. We've got Lunin in goal, but conceded 2 last game against City, both headers from a robot. I mean, that's fine. He played quite well, clearly. Simicast on the left-hand side for Forest can whip a ball in, and it somehow bounces back to him there. Gets a ball in again, and see, Lunin. My GK. What a save. That was unbelievable, to be fair. Gibbs White with a corner. Anyone going to clear this one out? Oh my God, Joe Worrell's going to head it over. That's fine. Lunin, fair play to your son. And as quickly as the half started, the half has finished. A very, very boring first half. Just one thing happened there. I said they played well. They didn't play well, and they're not happy. Well, guess what? Go and play better then. I believe in you. We're currently sitting in 3rd place. The City Spurs game seems to be quite good. That's 4-2. And then hopefully we're not... Oh my good Lord. I thought that was about to loop into the top corner. Jonathan Panzo with the bicy out of absolutely nowhere. We've got a lot of the ball, but not really creating many chances. Which makes me think maybe another creative player to come on. We're going to put Moretti in the box-to-box, right? We're going to get Bruno G on now and see if Moretti can create a bit more out there. Cubo's going to come on for Brahim Diaz. And obviously a little bit of a bummer with the injury happening to Isaac early on. It's a bit of a shame, so I can see why this has been taken out of the side a little bit, but... we should have enough about us. We've got enough on the bench as well to, challenge this game. We haven't seen anything from us just yet. Danilo finds Hudson-Odoi. Lunin with another good save. Not seeing a lot of Newcastle in this one. Wahi's dropping a 6.4 as well. So let's hope that's not a long-term injury to Isaac, because currently Wahi's not filling me with confidence. I've got no idea how they've not scored there. That's somehow not gone in. Moretti with a good challenge, dropping it back to Gibbs White. Worrell on the ball again. Frula sitting in deep. Good ball to Hudson-Odoi. Timber does clear. And it's still 0-0, but being a little bit dominated. Now let's just check out the analysis thing. And I mean, there's a lot of players on the pitch now, which is a bit annoying. But maybe the left winger needs to go higher. But how do we get him to go higher? I think we're going to drop this to just a normal wing back. And same for Timber. and get on Livramento. Get you as a winger, and just attack him down the wings. Maybe we'll go fullbacks instead. Nah, wing-backs. You know what? YOLO. You only live once. Anthony Gordon can come on as well for Brian Zaragoza because he's a bit tired. And hopefully that's going to be enough to just swing this game in our way a little bit. But it's tactical insight there. It's probably going to crumble down and we're going to be absolutely battered here, isn't it? But we'll see. I mean, again, absolutely nothing has happened. We're into the 87th minute. Again, we've not seen a highlight for Newcastle as of yet. But maybe this can be our first and hopefully the last. If we score here, I'd like to see nothing else. Or just get dispossessed like we're not even playing. Gibbs White on the ball. I thought Smith Rowe was going to get him there. Frula into Felipe. Frula to Panzo. On the left-hand side, Kubo doesn't going to make a challenge. Hudson-Odoi, great challenge for Livramento. Smith Rowe to Gurhey, to Moretti. Just relax. Great ball out wide to Gordon, who then just dribbles into them. Moretti picks it up. Smith Rowe out wide. Lovely. Kubo in the box. Whip it. Smith Rowe. Bash! Look at that. The Geordie quality has prevailed. And that is what we do. I upped the tempo slightly, made it a little bit more direct. We've driven through him, cut it back, and Smith Rowe sticks it in the back of the net for 1-0. Now it's time to hold on. We've gone to balance. There's nothing else I can do. We're wasting all the time we can. There's 2 minutes left. There's 1 minute left. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. 3-0 against City, who are 5th in the league. 1-0 away from home against Forest, who are 5th in the league. And that right there is a massive result. To show you we've fixed Newcastle. Look at what we are doing. Top of the league. You're having a laugh, mate. No, you're not. We're top and it's real. Newcastle are back. Now, we are back and we're top of the league, but Isaac's out for 2 months after tearing his hamstring, which is... Of course he has, isn't he? What else was he going to do? Fantastic. Great. Thanks, Isaac. You've just put a little bit of a dampener on that, but I hope your hamstring's all right. Let's get that better, shall we? Well done, Lunin. Fantastic performance. 7 saves and 8.3 average rating. Keeping a clean sheet in the Premier League is massive for him. I've now got 14 days to go ahead and sim through. I'm then going to play away against Leicester off a camera. They're bottom of the league on 7 points. We're probably going to slip up and lose, but I feel like you guys would rather see us play away against Arsenal, who are 10th on Boxing Day, and the next episode is a January special. Now, there's not going to be time for you to put any sort of bits in below because I'm going to record that today as well, but there has been comments from you guys in the last few days about who to go ahead and sign, etc. So I've got them all in my head being scouted already, so don't worry about it. Anyone that's commented in the last few episodes, they're going to be looked at in January as well. We haven't exactly got a lot of money. I mean, we have got a lot of money. Didn't think we had 50 million. All right, cool. January's going to be fun. Let me get past this Leicester game and then get you back for Arsenal. Well, on my merry simming, we've had a nice little message come through. Apparently an excellent youth intake. They said that last year and we got absolutely no one come through, but that would be nice to see a little bit of a better youth intake. Obviously, we're only here really for... I genuinely thought that I was going to say 3 months then. We're only here for this season and probably next season, so it's not like the youth intake is going to really get a massive difference. But as all my rebuild files are, I'll make this available for you guys on Patreon. I did that for the end of season 1. I'll do that for the end of season 2 and the end of season 3 as well. So if you guys do want to support in any way, Patreon is down below. It helps me massively, and obviously the rebuild files are obviously always down there as well. And I'll do the same with this Newcastle file as well. But yeah, so the youth intake is good for building a long-term save. For a save like this on a beta, probably only be used for the next sort of week. I mean, in a week's time, FM actually drops, which is very exciting. I've got a season and a half to get through, so I need to stop rounding and get some videos out, don't I? And it just gets better and better. A convincing 3-0 victory against Leicester, scoring in the 10th, 14th and 49th minute. Managed to rest quite a lot of players. Elliot Wahi did pick up a little knee injury knock, which scares me quite a lot. Obviously, we did see Anthony Gordon up front last season, and he was fantastic. So we'll see if we need to use him for the game against Arsenal. We are second in the league. We've got 2 games in hand, however, on Palace and Notts Forest. Forest just beat in the 90th minute against Fulham, who we've just battered. And then Palace lost 2-1 against Brentford. So we're looking good. I tell you, we could actually do bits this season. Wahi is injured for 5 to 8 days, which means he's probably going to miss this game. Zaragoza, there's going to be a TikTok on him tonight and a short because he's just... I love him. He's so good in the match engine. I'm going to show you the goal he scored because in the match engine, this guy is just an absolute wizard. I mean, I haven't really seen anyone else that moves like him in the match engine. He just moves so nicely. He's so quick. He's so direct. I mean, just watch this, right? So he picks up the ball on the left-hand side and he's just going to run and run and run and run and run and score. He's so good. glides through everyone, and he's absolutely fantastic. And the fact he was just £12 million makes me very, very excited. The other wonder kids that could be out there on the game, it makes me a little bit gutted that that's probably the only time I'm going to use him this year, is this save, because obviously we've got the complete and FM save coming up, which is going to be so much fun, but we are going to miss out on signing players like that. But I might have to do something on the side, because I mean, I absolutely love signing players like that, so we'll have to go ahead and see. But very, very good in that game, very, very impressed. And dancing down the Christmas tree on the 25th of December, Moretti gets injured for 2 weeks. He's damaged his heel. He stood on his might be baby son's or his little brother's Hot Wheels, and he's hurt his heel, so he can't play today, which is fantastic. So thank you. No Christmas for Moretti ever again. You've been banned, Fabio, alright? We've got Arsenal. It's a big game. Obviously he can't play. Wahi can't play either. So a little bit of a rotated side then today. It means we've got Gordon up top, which is okay. He's fantastic. We do lose our creative genius. Renato Sanchez comes in there. I think Joe Linton might play this game again as well, because quite a tough game today. Kubo's not been great off the right-hand side. I'm going to play Diaz there. Zaragoza, of course, starting Dedic, Botman, Gurhi, Timber, and we can get Pope back and goal as well for today's game away against Arsenal. What sort of side are they bringing out? Are they all full-bellied? They look good. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, White, Inacio, Zinchenko, Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Martinelli, Jesus, and Kai Havertz. A very, very normal Arsenal team. Not many changes there, but I mean, we're going to go and batter them, aren't we? We're going to absolutely batter them. Doesn't even matter. And at 56 seconds in, I hope they don't make me eat my words. They have just heard me say I'm going to absolutely batter them, and they've hit the crossbar. A minute and 4 seconds in, it's okay. Relax. And then 6 minutes in, they've got a corner. Please relax. Botman, good head. Decky Rice on the ball on the edge of the box. Good high press, but Martinelli is on his own. Somehow, you know when you're about to say something, they've not scored, and then it bounces the centre-back and he turns into a prime R9 and sticks it top bins. Yeah, that's just happened. And we're 1-0 down, but it's okay, because I don't care. Regardless, we're a very good side. I don't care about this Arsenal side. They're rubbish. They're only 3 points behind us. Oh, no. All right. We can't drop out of the top 4. We've been so good. We have got 2 games in hand on both Palace and Forest, who just play too many games. It's disgusting that they're allowed. I don't know why we've not played this out many games. We've not got Europe. We're not in the Cups. Kai Havertz has stuck it in for 2-0. All right, this game's a bit more difficult, okay? Look, I underestimated them. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll finish the episode on a downer, because it wouldn't be, a Kempy Newcastle episode without a little bit of drama. Both strikers being injured, having to play Anthony Gordon up front, losing in the last game of the episode. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Gabby Jesus finds Tomiyasu, finds Havertz. Good goal. Well done. Look, you need some confidence. We're high on confidence. We've just had a great Christmas, all right? We're in the top 4. We're living our best life. You're clearly not. You're angry. Look, offside. Even more angry now. Okay, then. It's not over yet. Before half-time, we're going to see a highlight. A goal for us here is massive. A goal against us here isn't so good. He's at the post. He's at the post. It's alright. A goal against us wasn't very good. A goal for us was good. Neither has happened. Anthony Gordon's on a 6.4. We've been pretty rubbish. I'm going to stick Joe Linton up top, because it's fun and it's fake football. So that's what we're doing. Smith Rowe's going to come on as well and dance to them when he scores a hat-trick, and we're going to win this game. Mark Gurhi, show me we've won it all. Oh my God, that is horrendous. Kicked it straight to him. Fantastic. Okay. Good start. Saka on the ball. Tomiyasu down the line to Gabriel Jesus, who then going to try and drive past Dedic. He is going to find Saka, who's quite good. He finds Havertz, who's really not very good. I don't know why Havertz is getting all this space. He's absolutely rubbish. If we're honest here, why is Havertz even on the pitch in the Premier League? He's like a League One player. He's scored against us as well, which is incredibly embarrassing. Let's see if there's anything I could potentially change here. I mean, they're just everywhere, aren't they, really? I mean, Trossard's just playing offside, apparently. Obviously, this is a little bit of a mess because of all the new positions that everyone's that come on in. It's quite hard to see what's going on here, but I think maybe we're getting a little bit overrun. I'm going to drop Bruno G into a DLP defend. I think the midfield's okay. He's marking him, he's on him. Brahim Diaz can maybe get a bit wider, and maybe we'll bring someone on there who's a bit more suited to play out on the wing. We'll bring on Kubo and see what he can do. And we'll make them subtle changes and see what happens. And I mean, 2 minutes after the subtle changes, I don't want to say it, but if we scored, genius. clearly. Dead itch on the ball, and you can see the two strikers really are occupying everyone. We've given the ball straight to him, and Saka finds Nketiah, who makes it 3-0. I don't think he's offside either. A mistake at the back. Look, we've had all the whiskey. Christmas was good. I'd rather a good Christmas than win this stupid game. Look, it's still 2-0. We've had a good Christmas. We've enjoyed ourselves. They're sitting there like boffins. Arteta's teach them how the bread of the bread of the Christmas bread is good for them, for the tactical mindset of the game, probably, because that's the sort of thing Arteta would say. So he's not had a good Christmas. These Arsenal players probably hate him because they've not been able to enjoy Christmas with the family. I, however, let Moretti go and play with his little brother and damage his heel. So I'm the nice manager here, all right? Saka's driving down from the right-hand side all the way to the left, finds Trossard, who makes it 3-0. Look, you're sad, Trossard, all right? It's sad that you would come here today and actually play football. I come here to get a point and enjoy ourselves. You, however, haven't. Arteta, you should be embarrassed. Or should I be embarrassed? I don't know. Am I being petty? I think it's not petty. I think it's the right thing to say. Gurhi on the ball. Finds Takefusa Kubo, who's been absolutely rubbish this season. I've not wanted to say it like all episodes and all last episode, but he really has been horrendous. I've not seen anything good from him. Changed my mind. He does find Smith Rowe. He finds Sanchez. He goes from distance. Why does he go from distance? Have I told you to do that? No, I haven't. Don't do it then. I'm not shouting. It's Christmas. God, we can't be aggressive on Christmas and Boxing Day, can we? It's for fun. It's what we do, football. Especially Boxing Day football. It's like Boxing Day football is the best football, isn't it? It's just fantastic, right? Nketiah, Tomiyasu. What's not fantastic, because it doesn't matter what's going on in the background. Chelsea are playing on Christmas Eve this year, away against Wolves, which means Chelsea fans on Christmas Eve have got to travel to Wolves to watch them probably lose. Like, how bad actually is that? It's the first time since the 90s, I think, that a game's going to be played on Christmas Eve. I think that's absolutely horrendous. A little, completely off tangent thing, because we don't worry about that last game. I just didn't show you that. We probably watched 2 games this episode. We won both, and we had some fun talking about Christmas. Huzzah. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play Wolves, West Ham and Palace, and then we're going to come back for our January Bonanza special. We've got Arsenal, which is going to be fun, and a little bit of revenge after we can teach them how we play when we've not had loads of turkey on Christmas. We've then got Villa and Brighton, a very fun 3 games to go ahead and play for next episode. If things are a bit dry on January, maybe we'll also play against Spurs. We won't play against either Brighton or Villa, but we'll see how things turn out. But next episode, of course, tomorrow, the usual time of 5 o'clock. Thank you for your unbelievable support this weekend. I'll speak to you next time.